Hey everybody, it's Yuli Azar here from Reshape of Lifestyle, and in this video I want to talk about time and more specifically a reality check. I would like to invite you to do a reality check to where you spend your time. Where do you spend most of the time? Most of the people today say we don't have time for anything, we don't have time to work out, we don't have time to do this, and it's an illusion, something you tell in your own head. And one quick exercise, which is an amazing exercise for both your business and your personal life, is actually doing a reality check. What does it mean? It means actually documenting where do you spend your time. Is it something you've done before or you heard of? I know it sounds like a crazy idea, but again, you document exactly where you spend the time and what you have done. I'm gonna say it again because it's so crucial in my opinion, but it's gonna be missed by many people. You document your time. So when you're working on your own computer, you actually document with an Excel sheet very basically where do you spend your time. When you work, let's say for 1 hour, you write down exactly which business spend your time, what have you done in this time, and how much time you worked, how much time you spend on social media. Because most of the time, even when it comes to business and when you want to earn more money, you know we need to do some things more. However, how much time do you actually spend on not important things? Documenting and putting things on Excel gives you a reality check, gives you an exactly appropriate time, how much you're spending in each area, and you'll notice things really quickly. It's something I've done first time 2 years ago and completely changed my life. I saw how ridiculously I was spending my time, and it made me to do some changes, and I'm sure it can do changes for you as well if you've never done such exercise. So again, when you're working on a computer, very simple. Open an Excel sheet. In the Excel sheet, write down the time you've worked and what you've done. So let's say you worked from 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. and this time you worked on some marketing side. I don't know, for example, so write down 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. I worked on marketing or business A. I created Facebook ads, I don't know, Instagram ads, whatever it is you're doing, email marketing. It doesn't matter. It's just about the documentation. Or you write down, hey, 10 to 10:20, I was on social media. I entered Facebook just to say hello to a friend, and somehow I managed up ending scrolling through cat videos and more Facebook social media things. Hey, that's gonna happen. If you've done it, note it down. Now, after you do this across a whole week in 2 weeks, you'll be amazed at where you find yourself. You find that you actually see how much time you spend on each business if you run multiple businesses, because I have multiple projects, I have multiple businesses, companies, and it's crucial to understand where and how much time I really spend in each area. Second of all, what have you actually doing? How much time are you spending in social media or not important activities? Because you want to spend most of the time in activities that are important. You don't want to spend time on activities that are not important. So all of a sudden you see that you spend, I don't know, 50% of your time on things that are just not important. Maybe you can hire someone and get rid of it. And now you can do the really important things. So this exercise will give you such level of insights which not many things can give you in terms of productivity and in terms of time management. Now you can do the same also not for a business. You can, in the end of the day or beginning of the day, document yesterday. It's better to do at the end of the day when you're more accurate. How did you spend actual day? Where was the day spent? Did you spend the day driving 1 hour each direction to work or to somewhere or to the place you go? Did you actually spend the time meditating, working out, spending time with people you love? So it's very important actually getting a reality check and see where you're spending time. Do you spend time watching television, I don't know, from 7 to 9 or even 1 hour? This will give you again the same realization as with business where you spend time. And then when you know this, when you have this knowledge and insights, you can actually change it. You can just basically see which time you don't need to spend there. Maybe instead of television, you can learn or you can read for 1 hour and get a new skill going in a very short period of time. A skill you thought that you don't have access to, but only by doing this check you'll get a reality check. So I think it's really important to know, understand where you really spend your time with and not where you think you spend your time with, because your head can come up with many crazy ideas and most of the time they're going to be completely wrong. So I invite you to do the check. Really quick thing, it's very simple but it's very hard at the same time, so I invite you to do it. I think this can give you deep level of insights of how to improve your time management. And out of this, I also want to just invite you to think about in general how much in time, and that there's no such thing as no time. Because today more many people say I have no time to work out, I have no time to do anything. We live in a society where everything is fast running. slow down. And I want to maybe invite you to replace your belief with, instead of saying there is no time, there's only priorities. If you say don't have time to work out, maybe your priority is your business, or your priority is your loved one, or your priority is your work, whatever it is. I don't believe there is no such time. There's only priorities, and you decide your own life priorities. So I hope you enjoyed this. Would love to hear your comments below about the exercise, and after you've done it, leave your comments below. How did it help you? What insights did you get it? So see you in the next video, and have a good day.